Alright, here are the answers. If you turn something in, come up and collect. Here's the warm-up quiz. Your 2 minutes begins now. Here are the answers. Come up and show me what you have right. Time for the homework check. We have 4 out of 8, which is going to be 50%. Here's the lottery. 50% or less means if you have your homework, you pick 2 numbers. So that's in effect today. Pick 2 numbers for your homework. The winning numbers are 2, 10, 15, 18, and 19. Multiple choice, block letter only. Alright, the answer for this one is 30, which is D. Here are the homework answers. There are 6 problems, so we'll make this 2 points each, and we'll give points for each number in the answer. This is 1, this is 1, so you could get 12. Answer to number 1 is -10, -5. 2 is -3, 8. 3 is -9, 9. 4, on that one, when you multiply out, you end up having everything cancel out. So if everything cancels out, what that really means is that this equation is the same as this equation. If you multiply this equation by 2, it gives you this exact same equation. So whenever you see that, it means they're the same line. So you could have, for possible answers, same line, or you could have 0, 0. If you put 0, 0, it works out in this. There are also infinitely many solutions because you could put in any 2 numbers in for x and y and still come back with 0. So if anything like that would count. And no matter what you put for 4, as long as you show your work, I'll give you points for that. 5 is 8, 7. And 6 is -2, 9. There's the problem. 7x plus 3y equals -69. And 6x minus 6y equals 18. What number goes in that spot? 6. What number goes in this spot? 7. So when I multiply the first equation by 6, can anybody tell me what it will change into? McDane. I thought you were going to answer that. You know, the first equation, if I multiply it by 6, what do I get? 42x. Yeah, plus 18y, right? And then 69 times 6. That's right, 42x plus 18y equals -414. Can somebody tell me what I get for the second equation after I multiply it by 7? Johnson.
42x minus 42y equals 126.
That's right, 42x minus 42y equals 126. So I have to subtract these 2 equations. Can somebody give me the result of subtracting these 2 equations? Yeah, 60y equals a -540. What do I have to do to get the answer for y, Darnell?
You divide 60 by -540.
No. Yes, divide negative 540 by 60. And when you do that, you come up with the answer of negative 9. Now we're going to put that negative 9 into the bottom equation, so all of us are on the same track. Somebody give me the answer for x after they plug in negative 9 in for y in the second equation. So when you plug in negative 9 and simplify, you're going to get a plus 54 in that spot. Move the 54 to the right, make it minus 54. And simplify the right to get negative 36. Divide by 6. And Johnson is right. Answer for x is negative 6. What's the final answer to the whole problem? Darnell.
Negative 6 and negative 9.
Negative 6, negative 9 is the final answer. The problem is negative 3x plus 2y equals 22 and 5x plus 5y equals 30. We're solving for x and y. What I need first is the number that goes there. Here's a quick speed problem to the first 6 before we go back to the answer.
Tyler, you're supposed to be dying, bringing it back.
I mean, it took him fast, it's like super slow.
To the first 6 again.
And add it by 1?
It should be negative 10 plus 1.
Okay.
So then you'd end up with negative 9. If you divide by 3, it's negative 3.
Okay. You want us to divide by?
The answer for the bottom part there is 3. Bring me the number that you have to multiply by in this position and just walk by with it. To the first 6 people, you keep this on the left-hand side. Keep that, but that becomes plus.
Oh.
So negative x equals negative or a positive 3, but if you divide by this negative 1, you get an answer of negative 3.
I get that. My bad.
Here's another one to the first 6. You have to keep this x on the left and the negative 1 on the right, but this moves over and becomes plus 7. Negative 1 plus 7 is positive 6. There's nothing left to do, so that's the answer.
I thought since there was a...
It should have been negative 5 right there. So now you have to multiply the top one by negative 5 and bring me that equation. Bring me the first equation after you multiply it by negative 5. This one goes to the first 6. Answer to this one should be 12. Here's another one to the first 6. Answer for this one is 5. And for the practice problem, you should have 15x minus 10y equals a negative 110. If you have that up here on the table, come get it. Second equation. Multiply the second equation by 3 and drop off that new equation up here. This goes to the first 6.
Is it off by a sign?
I'm going to show you. It should be 8x equals 32 plus 24. Did you do plus 24 on the right side?
I thought it was supposed to be 8. Oh, it's because the x is there, isn't it?
But I times
Yeah.
it. I times it by 2 got 32.
Well, you have to move this to the right and make it plus 24, but if you add those together, you get 56. So if you divide 56 by 8, you come up with 7.
Yeah, I
It's only doing 5.
hard.
This one is negative x equals negative 2 plus 9.
Oh, I just changed the...
So divide by negative 1 to get a negative 7.
I did think last time.
The second equation is 15x plus 15y equals 90. If you have that, come up and show me. Now you have to subtract those two equations, and what I need is the equation that's left when you subtract those two equations. It's going to be a number times y equals a number. First 6. Answer for this one should be 6. Here's another one. Answer should be -3. And the equation you have left is -25y equals -200. It must be what's on the screen. Alright, solve for y and bring me the answer. The answer is 8.
That'll be y.
Plug it into the second equation. And then give me the answer for x. Answer should be -2.